cook simple homemade meals is one of those important life skills that many young people of today simply do not have. And because of that, there tends to be a heavier reliance on takeaways, and those foods in general tend to have more fat, more salt and more sugar, and are lower in fruits and vegetables. And this is contributing to those modern health diseases we have today, the diabetes, the heart disease, and of course the big one, obesity. The Cook for Life program aims to show young people how to cook healthy, tasty and affordable foods in a fun and supportive learning environment.
The Cook for Life program was created back in 2011 but really rolled out in 2012, and it was just based on observation. New Zealand, like many countries around the world, is facing a rise of obesity which linked to a lot of disease like diabetic and so forth, and we felt we had a responsibility when it comes to nutrition education. The Cook for Life program actually quite simple. It's all about transferring our nutrition knowledge in a very simple fashion to this young group of people. So basically the idea is to empower them to be able to understand how to build a healthy diet, how to know basic culinary skills, so they are empowered to run their life and improve their nutritional intake.
Kia ora everybody, and a really warm welcome to Cook for Life. We piloted the Cook for Life program in 2012 with the assistance of Kids First and Youthline. Since that time, the program's adapted and evolved to where it is today. The program allows us the opportunity to integrate some of our Healthy Global Kids program material, and that fits nicely within the Cook for Life program. Nestlé staff are involved in the program through volunteering. This helps us in manning the sessions and also gives them the opportunity to see firsthand how we run the program and the difference that it's making.
Cook for Life is a program where we engage students to learn about healthy eating, and we give them the practical tools to do so. We teach the kids basic healthy eating through an activity that we do to begin with, and that's using different food items, getting them to put them into different food categories that fit within a healthy diet. So we have a discussion around that, and then once we do that we go into a practical demo of different easy healthy recipes. So it's about giving the kids tools to learn how to cook basic healthy recipes at home. I think our Pacific and Māori communities get quite a lot out of the program because it's tailored to them really. We do have 2 Pacific nutritionists on board, one being myself, and that helps to develop that easy cultural rapport with our kids from the start of the session up until the end. A lot of the time we get a lot of enthusiastic kids, and it's really rewarding hearing some real positive feedback from them, saying that they're going to go home and cook for their family and tell their mum and dad. So that's really cool. Lots of kids don't have those basic cooking skills, so when you see them really getting into the class, that's a really great thing to see.
I joined Cook for Life to feel more confident about myself and to make myself healthier, like choose healthier choices. The best thing I've done so far is like encourage my family, I guess, like to eat healthier and stuff. Like I've done heaps, but the best thing is getting my family on board. Like I'm happy that I've encouraged them and they've encouraged me.
The kids are really positive about the hands-on approach we have at the Cook for Life sessions. They like getting involved with cooking these new meals for them and learning how to take that information or take that knowledge back to the families.
For me, the most valuable thing is the practical learning that they get and the excitement and enthusiasm they get when they're actually involved in cooking themselves. Just the preparing and chopping the vegetables, and I think that has, to me, quite a sort of more meaningful effect on them. So.
I love the Cook for Life program because of the students that we work with. I love giving back to the community. There's also an element of prevention of heart disease, gout, diabetes. I know that these children will remember, what we've taught them, and I I just love it. I love it. I love the team that we work with. I love the students that come along, and I love that everybody's learning. If people take away one thing, that'll be enough. It'll just make me happy.
The Cook for Life program works with the most needy students in the community. We work with groups like teen parents, we work with youth offenders, we work with continuing education where students have been expelled from school or haven't fitted the school system. We also work with groups who are on a weight loss journey, and we work with about 6 different high schools in the South Auckland area. The Cook for Life program is a really impressive initiative. It's been operating now for over 3 years in the South Auckland community, and it's building momentum all the time. We're getting more and more requests from community groups wanting us to run programs. It's really lovely to see when the students first come to a Cook for Life session. They're really reticent and unsure what it's going to bring. But the lovely part about working with food is that the children all really enjoy the cutting up, the cooking, and then of course the eating part of it. And they go away having had a really lovely session and having learnt quite a lot. And hopefully those messages will help them to have a healthier, longer and happier life.
Nestlé is very committed to the program, so we don't see any end in the journey, but potentially the day everyone knows how to manage their diet, that will be what we call success.
The Cook for Life program, combined with other interventions, is getting some really important messages across, such as making small changes like eating more fruit and vegetables really does promote good health. Nestlé is at the forefront of this education, supporting people to make better choices for healthier lives.